Now, the title may sound misleading of me saying that Silksong is now irrelevant, but if you catch up to what Mosbach tweeted a couple days ago, where the official page of listing Silksong on the wishlist on the Nintendo eShop has been shut down for some apparent reason. Funny enough, that Mosbach got community noted where it said, Hone Silksong is still up on the Nintendo website. You can't find the listing by searching, but it's very much still there, which is a very vague way to respond to it. He clapped back at the community note saying that it's bullshit. Sure, the site is up now, but it's not still up. It's back up from going down earlier in the day. Do you think I made all this up? I am not crazy. The community note should just say the site is back up. F you, Wario. You were shit on SNL, which is a reference to when Elon Musk cosplayed as Wario in an SNL skit. This was years before he bought Twitter, which he made it into its own hellscape. Now, just to clarify, he's not talking about Wario 64, you know, the news reporter that talks about anything that's related to video games. And what's weird about it is that the listing for Holiday Silksong on the US Nintendo eShop is gone, but it's still up on the European side for Nintendo, Xbox, PlayStation, and on Steam. And it's so weird to me because we first had like the Brooklyn chocolate cake recipe that it was hinting about the April 2nd showcase, and apparently it's fake, you know, nothing that's related to the Holiday Silksong release date. And I even said it on my 6-year anniversary video where I said, oh, so this game is just never gonna fucking come out. And if you guys have seen my streams recently where I said every Sunday I'm going to be streaming Hollow Knight and try and attempt to get higher on Pantheon 5 before Hollow Knight Silksong comes out. And I know it's been a year since I played Hollow Knight, well, specifically God Home, you know, the DLC expansion for Hollow Knight for Void Heart Edition. And I also did say that I wanted to get the collector's edition of Hollow Knight as well. Now, I'm not saying that this game is irrelevant. I'm not saying that this game has lost its potential of getting its hype again, which it dangerously sounds like it. And the reason why a lot of people are very fed up with how Team Cherry is lacking the communication with his fan base is because with how much of a delay that this game has since 2019, I mean, sure, you got Metroid Prime 4 that was announced back in 2017, and then 7 years later, we finally got a release date, gonna be out in 2025. But the problem with Hollow Knight, you know, the problem with Team Cherry is that with a game that has a lot of people intrigued and emotionally invested, and with this game that changed their lives, or for example that made them want to try more indie games in the future, like myself. It's just that we really don't know if they're really promising a release date for Silksong. Now take Moon Studios for example, okay? It takes them like 5 years approximately to release a game, okay? It takes them like 2-3 years to develop the game, then maybe another 1 or 2 years to fix out some tweaks, release a demo, see how people react to it, and see if they'll very invested for the next upcoming sequel to the said game, that being No Rest for the Wicked. For Hollow Knight, it's a lot different. It took them from 2013 to 2017, and for Silksong, they announced it in 2019 and haven't even given a release date or any upcoming trailer. And my theory is that they didn't want the hype of Hollow Knight to die down and become in a state of irrelevancy, which I can understand that for trying to keep up the hype. But when it comes to releasing a product very early and not communicating with your fan base, it can lead to a very sour taste on their mouth, regardless if you try to keep that promise to your loyal fans. Also, after a couple of hours, the Hone Silksong wish list for the Nintendo eShop on the US is back up again. So that's pretty much it of all I gotta say. I really don't know when Hone Silksong is gonna be out. I mean, sure, we could get some updates here and there, but all we really care is for a release date. I didn't really intend that to rhyme. With all that being said, I don't know when I'll be Pantheon 5, but hopefully it was before Silksong comes out, if we ever get a release date. That's all I gotta say. This is Wolf Dog Gray, and I'll see y'all later. See ya.